Hi, this is Kenneth Yu, the Puppet Master, welcoming you to my special video presentation. And this is titled Triple Your Business: How to Generate Breakthrough Ideas to Take Your Income to the Next Level. And this is a really quick video, and it's just a little sneak peek into my ideation process. And I think it's good to connect with you via video once again. I know I've been doing a lot of emails recently, but I think it's good to connect with you on other different levels as well. So what's the $1,000,000 difference? What makes, one person an internet millionaire and the other person scraping by? The gap between making 5 figures a year and 5 figures a month is a breakthrough idea. It's the one idea that takes your business or takes your process or technique and basically combining it with another factor, accelerating the income generation process. And early internet marketing pioneers have ideas that made them money. They saw certain things, they formulated a certain process, they tested and tweaked, and as a result, a lot of them created $1,000,000 companies early on. And some of these ideas include things like Google Cash. The people who thought about using AdWords to target sales pages and to target squeeze pages and making money through affiliate commissions, those are the ones who became the first internet marketing millionaires. And because that idea didn't exist at the time, now Google Cash is something of the past because Google has become a lot more strict. But for the people who came up with that idea and tested that idea, they really benefited from it. The second is things like product launch formula. If you're familiar with the internet marketing space at all, what's happening is that you get a new launch every other day. But the first person to come up with the launch, Jeff Walker, and to start that process of pre-launch content that leads on to a big launch, he made a ton of money in the beginning, and the people who first used product launch formula saw really in a sense really fast paydays. And again, that was an idea that when somebody thought, hey, what if I took the sales letter and I flip it sideways or flip it horizontally, what will actually happen? And this is how we get product launch formula. And Mike Hill came up with the concept of cost per action networks, thinking about what's the best way to mobilize super affiliates to promote your products. And what he found out is, when he structured it in this way, and it was an unproven idea at that time, he really saw exponential results. Consequentially, you have a whole range of internet market millionaires coming out from the CPA side of things. So quantum growth starts with a game-changing idea. If you do the things that everybody else does, you're doomed to the same results. And these results can be potentially lucrative enough. But when you start incorporating new ideas into the mix, you can see accelerated results really fast. So why listen to me? What about my ideation credentials? Basically, I was hired to the world's top ad agency, which is Ogilvy and Mather, because I came up with 300 ideas in an afternoon. I had no prior ad experience, but my future boss then said he saw potential in me, so he gave me 3 ad campaigns and he asked me to come up with as many ideas as possible. And I came up with 300 within a few hours, and that's how I was hired. And then I won 12 ad awards, and that has everything to do with the realm of ideation, because how you win these awards is to come up with a breakthrough idea for a particular brand or for a particular category that helps them stand out in the marketplace. And these ad awards are judged based on the merit of a good idea. So I won 12 of that internationally. And as an advertising person, idea generation was really a way of life. Brainstorming took up a lot of my afternoons. And we brainstorm nearly every day because of all the jobs that were coming in, because all these jobs require new ideas. And here's one killer strategy that I want to teach you in order for you to take these ideation principles, at least one ideation principle, and take your business to the next level. But before that, let me share with you the ultimate ideation principle. You get this right, and you will never be wanting for ideas. And that is quantity, not quality. It's quantity, not quality. Most of us think, we have that one big idea after a moment of meditation, or going away on a holiday or something, and they have that eureka moment. Unfortunately, that's really a myth. And good ideas come from generating bucket loads of ideas, and from that quantity you will be able to find that one big idea, because breakthrough ideas is a numbers game. Sometimes you can have that one eureka insight, but most of the time, and most of my ideas, is because I come up with hundreds of ideas and one idea pops out, I polish it, and that becomes the breakthrough idea that wins me awards or bring my clients or bring my business to the next level. So the key to ideation is really to stop editing, to stop thinking any idea is a stupid idea, and just start churning out ideas. No matter how bad those ideas may seem to you, just start churning them out anyway. And what you find is, out of 100 ideas, or maybe even 200 ideas, there'll be one idea that's viable. But to get that one viable idea, you need to do the work. So it's really all about the quantity. WWOD, this is the strategy that I promise you, and it's really it's a really powerful strategy, and it sounds really simple, but it will really help in your marketing. Obviously, there's about 4 or 5 different strategies that I can teach you, but I just want to give you one so that you can go away and start making money with this. And that is, what would Oprah do? WWOD. So what would Oprah do in tackling your industry problem or challenge? So it's really a question you ask yourself. If I was Oprah Winfrey, how would I tackle my particular industry problem or challenge? What is my unique approach, or what is that celebrity's unique approach to the particular problem? So write down as many ideas as possible in 30 minutes. If I was Oprah, what would I do? Of course, you can insert any famous person to replace Oprah. This is really for the sake of a label. So you can even think about Obama, Osama, or olive oil. And of course, other alphabets are welcome as well. So, you can talk about, what would George Bush do if he faced, your particular industry challenge, or what would Frank Kern do, or what would, any other person you can think about, or Charlie Sheen do if he was in your shoes. And a lot of the ideas may seem very implausible and very far-fetched, but it's in those realms that you find the breakthrough ideas, because a lot of ideas may not be that obvious at that point in time. So here's an example. So for example, what will Oprah do to tackle the internet marketing niche? And again, the rule is no idea is a stupid idea, so I just came up with 3 on the fly. For example, I might give away a car when somebody attends my webinar, let's say. Like, how Oprah gives away physical things when you attend her show. Or how she highlights certain issues in the mass media and with her channels. You can highlight different traffic techniques in the mass media. Or if I was Oprah and I was running an internet marketing company, I might start an internet marketing foundation for the cause of internet marketing. So a lot of these ideas sound outlandish, and this is just 3. If I come up with 300, I bet I can come up with some really great ideas that will take my business to the next level. So do you get the idea? What would Oprah do, or what would any celebrity do in your shoes? So here's the deal. Ideas are really the rocket fuel for your personal brand, product, or service. So profitable branding starts with profitable ideas. The more profitable ideas, the more your internet marketing, the more your company will be taken to the next level. So I reopened the Branding Salvation Masterclass because ideation is always used with product branding and positioning. Because how you position yourself, how you position your product, really can make a difference between that 5 figures a year or 5 figures a month. And for me, that's really the case because of my ideation. Puppet string marketing is really on the forefront of a lot of the online marketing education sort of niche. So I combine ideation with personal branding strategies for insane results, and Branding Salvation Masterclass will teach you that. So for more information on how Branding Salvation Masterclass can help you, and it's at a heavily reduced rate. Um, these techniques, I was charging more than a couple of $100 for these techniques, but now I'm just offering it to you for a fraction of the cost. So go to brandingsalvationsystem.com/masterclass. That's brandingsalvationsystem.com/masterclass. And I'll see you on the other side, and just get it. It's a limited time only. So I'm going to again withdraw I'm going to take this website down as soon as the time limit expires, so go to it now while you still can. So this is Kenneth Yu, the Puppet Master, signing off, and I hope you had a good strategy that you can implement for your business now.